Hey guys, it's Mario from Anime Reviews, and today's review will be on Soul Eater. I do hope you enjoy it. Have you ever daydreamed about weapons becoming people? Or have you seen this happen in another anime? While this can be a somewhat repetitive idea in anime, the way Soul Eater handles the human weapon theme is still interesting at the end of the day. This is because the characters appearing in Soul Eater are all charming in their own special way. Plus their interactions with each other really bring the show to life. Just a quick message before I begin: if you don't like what I have to say during the review, please leave a comment below and I'll happily discuss it. And of course, if you appreciate what I have to say, please leave a like, and how about subscribing? It's free, so come on, what do you have to lose? The anime Soul Eater follows 3 sets of weapons and their Meister students at Shinigami Death School. This particular school is designed to raise Death Scythes, which are powerful weapons wielded by Death himself. Only after collecting the souls of 99 evil humans and the soul of one witch can a weapon become a Death Scythe. While the students work towards this goal, they learn about each other and try to improve their soul resonance. The lively characters of Soul Eater make up a huge portion of what's good about the show. It's entertaining to see them interact with one another, and you'll find yourself memorizing every little trait that makes them all so unique. Even the side characters are fleshed out with their own unique personalities. The main plot also moves between many different characters rather smoothly, I might add, and it keeps you from getting bored with one single straight story. However, as the main series progresses, some of the plot points that drive the story at the beginning disappear into the background for some weird reason. The main plot of Soul Eater doesn't stand out too much. It's not entirely generic, but not unique either. While the story starts with characters hunting down and collecting one of the 100 souls that they need to become a Death Scythe, these plot points start to fall by the wayside as the story progresses and is only brought back up occasionally. However, the plot does successfully push the characters into different situations where they can put their personalities on display, or show us some special abilities. Still, considering all this, the show doesn't really feel complete by the end of the series, as if some points weren't neatly added in there, or plot points were just left unclear. The characters of this anime definitely add so much personality to the show as a whole. It's worth mentioning many of them, as they are quite popular in the anime world. Soul Eater Evans, a laid-back weapon who wants to appear cool to others. He takes the form of a red and black scythe, which is wielded by Maka. He often gets into small fights with his Meister due to having polar opposite personalities, but they resolve these and grow closer to each other during the story. Maka Alban, a Meister and the daughter of the powerful Death Scythe. Maka Alban, a Meister and the daughter of a powerful Death Scythe. She wears her hair in 2 ponytails and is considered very intelligent for her age. Her personality is nearly the opposite of Soul's though, so they must learn to work together and match soul wavelengths in order to fight properly. Next we have Death the Kid, the son of Death and the Meister of Patty and Liz. He was obsessed with perfection and the order of things. He refuses to fight while only holding one gun as well, since it would make him appear unsymmetrical. Patty and Liz, real names Patricia and Elizabeth Thompson, are sisters that take form of guns and are used by Death the Kid. They can also be wielded by each other in battle, if Death the Kid isn't around. Patty is much younger and less serious of a sister, but Liz, on the other hand, is more mature. And next we have our favourite character, Blackstar, an assassin and the last member of the Star Clan. He's a loud Meister and often yells to get the spotlight back on himself. He's paired with the weapon, Tsubaki. Tsubaki, on the other hand, is a demon shadow weapon, or dark arms weapon, used by Blackstar. She's very polite and patient, especially compared to Blackstar. She doesn't like conflict and tries to diffuse every situation around her when people are arguing. Our next character is Frankenstein, the teacher of the students and a weapon meister. He has an underlying madness that makes himself apparent during the series. Plus he has a great interest in science and dissecting living creatures. He was once the Meister of the current Death Scythe. The art style of Soul Eater is very visually appealing. The backgrounds seem to have their own unique style to them. This includes the buildings, which are all interesting, plus the iconic sun and moon have their own vibe to them. The animation feels pretty standard and smooth overall, but the character designs add a lot of interest to the art as a whole. All the songs in the soundtrack add to the atmosphere of the scenes. Nothing feels out of place or repetitive. For the most part, the opening and ending themes are all enjoyable, except maybe for the first ending to the anime. So from what you can tell about Soul Eater, it has a fairly solid soundtrack. Soul Eater is overflowing with interest, well-designed characters, the art and settings are also stylistic and unique, plus the soundtrack is pretty good as well. Some points get left behind or aren't that clear, sometimes things are just left unresolved. So with that said, I'll be giving Soul Eater a B. While this anime does occasionally become confusing with its plot, the unique personality of the characters still shines through, making for a pretty entertaining watch. Thanks for watching the video guys, I do hope you enjoyed it, and I'd be honoured if you'd like the video and subscribe to our channel as it really helps us out. and hopefully we'll see you all again in the next video. See ya!